What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome to the final of the 10-part best possible draft challenge series between myself and AA9 Skills. First of all, guys, thank you so very much for supporting both of us during this little mini series. I'm recording this straight after recording the flashback draft, so I don't know if I've won that draft or not. I have a feeling I'm going to be giving away 5 copies of FIFA 20. So if you want to get involved in that, link to Instagram is down below. Today is going to be the Liverpool, best possible Liverpool FUT draft challenge. If you guys don't know the rules, now for Liverpool, because I've got so many wingers, I'm going to take a formation with wingers. For Liverpool, for the draft challenge series, we have to take every player from the specific club or nation or whatever the, whatever the challenge is. I'm going to take that Muller card as well. Because obviously we can link him to Sané in Premier League and go through there. Please no Liverpool. Please no Liverpool. Look at that. Depay as well. Ronaldinho comes in. And you have to start them. So if I get like 7 or 8 Liverpool players, I'm going to have to start them no matter what. What a start to this draft. Now, fortunately, Liverpool have got some really good high-end players because they've had such a wonderful season. Obviously, the season's over now, but because they had such a wonderful season, I'm going to go with here, I think, Parejo instead of Sarabia. Now, I know Sarabia's 89 versus an 87, but Sarabia has such a higher rated card available. But I don't really want to pass that up. Let's take the Argentinian as well. Just, again, another little link to Messi. We'll go De Rossi there. So the back line is obviously where I expect to get most Liverpool players. Trent usually pops. Van Dijk usually pops. Oh, that Florenzi card to link with that De Rossi card. Not too bad at all right there. That's a nice little perfect link. Gets Florenzi full chem. No Liverpool player here either. Now, Sule, can't link him to Muller really. I'm going to go with Davinson Sanchez because I want to lend towards Premier League because we're going to get we're going to get some Liverpool players. I'm going to take that Bonucci card because, again, he strong links to Valencia. And I'm going to take that Telles card because he's strong links to Ronaldinho. Our overall chem is pretty poor right now. It has to be... Not only does it have to be a player that pops up when there are 2 other amazing goalkeepers that I would love to take, but it's the worst possible version of the player that I would want. I want his team of the season version. I don't want his 85 version, but we have to take him. We have to start him, and that is going to potentially cause us some issues now. Let's take Del Piero, pop into that CDM role. Actually gives us a momentous chemistry boost. I guess mostly because of the chem points to De Rossi that it gives. Parejo gives us a little chem boost there as well because it gives Messi some chemistry. Next up, yeah, I suppose we'll take Rooney. Next pick is going to be... Okay, so Balotelli's not bad either. Of course, gets the Italian links. Gives us, again, a little chem boost. Can't really get too much more with all of that. I wonder if Del Piero goes in there. And then we put somebody else in centre mid. Del Piero is probably going to start at right wing for us. No Liverpool player there. Kolarov comes in, though. Would help, but also doesn't help, because I want the goalkeeper in there. We're going to take that 96 Neymar. We're going to put Del Piero up there, because he's probably going to be up there. We're going to take him. We're going to swap those around. And that is a very, very nice set of players right there. We are one icon centre mid from just getting this team on full chem. The Dutchman De Ligt. Nice and high rate doesn't really help out. De Jong as well. Biglia is probably the best option there. Soft links to the two players. Gives us a +5 chem boost. And this is a nice squad. We've only got the 1 Liverpool player so far. I'm going to take Yash in. Of course, he gives us a chem boost. off of Sanchez just because of the links that he gives everywhere else. Mostly to Bonucci. I wonder if De Rossi now would actually work. Ooh, ooh. Cannavaro, another Italian coming in. I mean, this is a really nice draft, to be fair. A really nice draft. We've only had the one Liverpool player. Any more Liverpool players is just going to ruin me. There's one of them, and it's the team of the season, Robertson, so I don't mind that too much. We only lose 3 chem there. That's not too bad. We do only lose 3 chem there. Now, if we put Davinson Sanchez in here as well. In fact, if we go Davinson Sanchez there and swap those two around, that's terrible chemistry. Let's put Tellez back in. I could really use a Van Dijk from that last pick. Virgil van Dijk would just be super, super helpful. Let's take Bruno Fernandes. Nice and high rated. We've got Messi on the bench, which is fantastic. We don't really care about that. Gondorf can go on in there. We'll take Raheem Sterling as well. And then last but not least, we'll take Riyad Mahrez as well. I don't think we're going to get the chemistry on this one, guys. It's a nice high-rated squad. It's a 9-2. Everybody's on full chem except Biglia and Robertson and Del Piero. I don't think I can get 5 chem here. I would need an Italian manager. No, I can't get 5 chem here. Neymar's off chem, but it's like Neymar and Balotelli I can't really make adjustments for. It's Robertson that's costing the most. And I can't fix it. Even putting Yashin in here doesn't help. That's sad because it's a nice high-rated draft. I don't think I'm missing any obvious thing here. Because the only, like, the biggest chem deficits is Del Piero and Robertson. And it's just cutting me so hard. So even if we could get 2 or 3 chem points, that would be quite nice. I think just the Premier League manager is going to be the one, isn't it? No, not even 96. So yeah, this is going to be a 188 for the first draft. It's tough, man. If I'd have just got a Van Dijk card, we would have been fine. We would have probably got a 192 there. But for some reason on these themed drafts, I'm just struggling real hard to hit 193s. That is draft number 1 done. Let's move on to draft number 2. All right, guys, into draft number 2. Let's hope for a bit of a better midfield, I suppose. Let's go with a 4-4-2 flat. Again, lots of good Liverpool players from all over the field. We'll start with that 91 Cruyff as well, which will be really, really helpful for linking players together that aren't necessarily from the same leagues and nations. And we'll take that Andros Townsend as well. Good card as well, that one. Not obviously like a super insane card, but a good card. Ooh. 94 Bernardo Silva is very nice to take hold of. If we could get a KDB in here again, maybe that 93 KDB could show up again. We can't. So I guess we'll take Sarabia there. We didn't take him last time. Wouldn't really have helped, I suppose. We'll take Sarabia anyway. I know he has a team of the season card, but it's whatever. And then up front, nice. We get the Portuguese man, Eusebio. Strong links to Bernardo Silva. And there's our first Liverpool player, guys. So probably would have taken Felipe Anderson out of all of these. But Mane goes in. That's really nice. And I would just love team of the season Robertson to pop here. It would just be great for chemistry. And there he is. He pops a lot, as does Van Dijk and Alisson. So I'm really hoping we could just cement this squad together right here, right now. We'll take Bolly, another Premier League player. Come on, give me a good Van Dijk card. No Van Dijk. We get Alderweireld. Or the Arsenal man, Socrates. Let's go with Alderweireld. Better chance of Petr Cech. No, sorry. Hugo Lloris popping, which strong links to both centre-backs. He says, as Leno goes and pops. But we'll take Yashin anyway. And this is a much, much, much better squad. We're heavily Premier League themed anyway. I guess Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, we're heavily Premier League themed anyway. We're already at 191. Sarabia is the only player that we're going to need to replace. And then any other Liverpool players that we get, we're not really in danger of ruining chemistry because of it. We could take Sergio Aguero there. Doesn't really... I mean, he's the highest rated anyway. He doesn't really help, but doesn't hurt, I suppose, either. We'll pop him like that. And that is a pretty decent squad put together. Next up, we get Pedro, which is very nice. He does improve on Townsend, so that's a nice little upgrade to the team right there. Next up, we're looking at... Does Maguire upgrade the team? He does. Harry Maguire is a nice little upgrade to Bolly there. Keeps us at a 191 right now. We need some big picks here, EA. Come on, hit me with some big team of the seasons, big icons. There's our next Liverpool player. And again, Fabinho is actually one that does pop a lot. We're going to put Cruyff back up into the squad. I'll put Aguero in at centre-back. Actually, if I put Cruyff in at centre-back, that's the highest possible rated squad that we could have right now. And it's still only a 191. There's Ederson from City. Sanchez. Now, if we take Sanchez over Alderweireld or over Aguero, over Alderweireld is probably the best option, isn't it? Obviously, Marcelo is just good for the bench. I don't know what to do here. Only 3 ratings difference between the two, but we're never going to get a 192 of Davinson Sanchez on the team. I'm going to take Marcelo. That might have been a mistake. We'll see. Only time will tell as to whether or not that was a mistake. Ooh, there's a end of an era Howard, but we're going to take Courtois. He's the highest rated available. Next pick is going to be... There's a big card. Virgil van Dijk goes in there. Very nice indeed. And again, other than... Oh, no, hold on. Let's put Alderweireld in there. And let's put Cruyff out there. And now, again, other than... well, no. This is definitely the highest possible rating that we could get right now, I think. Obviously, we can make a few changes on the bench. But in terms of the starting 11 and giving us full chemistry, I don't think we can do much better than what we've got going on here. Next up, that's a nice Verratti card. Ooh. If we take Fraser... He's 90 rated. We could put him at right mid. And we could put Cruyff back in at centre-back. Or we could take Verratti to have a nice 94 rated card on the bench. I've got to get the 192 here, surely. Surely. There you go. It is a 192. And we've also got an upgrade from Pedro to Sarabia. That's a nice squad as well. How many Liverpool players have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 already. Potential for a 5th and a 6th. Nothing doing here, but I'll take that Marco Reus onto the bench as well. It's going to maintain that 192. I don't think we're going to get a 193 out of this. Maybe we will get a 193 out of this. 99, Lionel Messi. Coming in hot right there. Can we actually start Messi? We can start. That's a 193. That's amazing. And the last pick, 193 for the Liverpool draft, is unreal. And we'll take Felipe Anderson. It dropped. It dropped to a 192. That last pick has absolutely ruined me. I don't know if we can get a 193. We can't. Even with Cruyff and Eusebio. It's that lot. I don't even think if we put all of the highest rated players in, I still don't think it's a 193. Not. Obviously, I have to keep in Fabinho. I have to keep in these 4. So I could take out Wan-Bissaka. And it's still not a 193. That is heartbreaking. That was so close. That is a good 192, though. A really good 192. I don't mind that at all. That's a strong team. That is going to be the end of draft 1. We don't even need the manager. A 192 where it's going to be at. Let's get into draft number... Wait, draft number 3, actually. That was draft number 2. Yeah, so let's get into draft number 3. A big draft to help there, though. I will be right back. All right, guys. As we go into the 3rd and final draft of today's video... and the 30th and final draft of this little series. I'm going to again ignore the 3-4-3 flat. I'm going to take the 4-3-3 holding. It's just going to be better for Liverpool players, wingers, fullbacks, and CDMs. There's plenty around. I'm going to take a Ribery as well. Nani's there, which is nice. Eden Hazard obviously would work for a Premier League theme, but Ribery is just a good card. And there's Firmino we have to take. And a high-rated card. And, of course, Hazard has that 98 team of the season. And there's another Liverpool player that we have to take. And that's really good for chemistry, obviously, but it's not the best version of either of those. You know what's really crazy? This Sarabia has popped all 3 drafts and not his team of the season version, which really, really sucks. We're going to take that David Silva, though, to go into the midfield. Maybe I should have taken Guendouzi. And on that note, maybe I should take Sissoko here, because Sissoko soft links to Ribery, giving him some chemistry, and gives Firmino the chem boost, and obviously it's from the Premier League, so super, super helpful right there. And also with that, maybe we'll go for the next Frenchman. I'm not feeling this draft, guys. I need a miracle out of this one to make this work. We'll take Petit again. The Frenchman coming in hot for this draft. Come on, give me a big Virgil. Can't get it. I'll take Hermoso. 1 rating lower than PK. I know the Brazilian was there as well. I'd rather a better version of the players that are there. Swap him and him around. It's only like 1 chem point different. It's not really that big of a deal. Then in at right back, nice Valencia card there. This is a really good card, that Valencia as well. He was like my start. The day he came out, he was my starting fullback until team of the season, basically. He was a very, very good card. And then in goal, Jens Lehmann popping a lot right now as well. So 89 chemistry. We can get a little bit more. 91 chem, sorry, 88 rated. It's not too bad. It's not great. We're only one Premier League midfielder away from just like sorting out the whole thing, really. There's Robertson that we have to take again. We'll pop him in the back line for the time being. And I assume that we'll get a good Premier League midfielder to kind of fill out everything else. Busquets isn't a bad shout. Gives David Silva chem. Doesn't get too much chem. Big rating upgrade over the midfielder. Alternatively, we could take Vertonghen, which is an upgrade over Petit. Not really as big. But I think if we put them Petit in the CDM role, that puts us up to 94 chemistry. That's not bad. That's not bad. We need a few big players here, though, if we're going to get anything out of this. And we'll take that Kai Havertz there for the bench. A few more 95, 96, 97s would be very nice. There's 93 Memphis Depay coming in hot again. Can't link the Dutchman unless that works. It doesn't. Although we get more chem by putting Petit there. But a strong link to Ribery. Nothing doing from the Silvers. We've got an alright bench so far. 95 and a 93. There's that 95 Alisson. That's not bad either. We could pop Alisson in there and pop Lehmann. Does Lehmann give us a chem boost? No, but that is really nice. Another big Premier League defender would be very, very nice. Well, there's Fabinho that we have to take. And he is an upgrade, of course, on David Luiz. And we can then bring in Havertz as well. We might get a 192 out of this if we get more monster players here. We didn't really. We've got Hernandez. Only 87 rated. Unless we get like a 98 Hazard here. This one's dead as well. So we get Max in there as well. This draft's not the best. We've got 192 in the last round. So I think that's going to be the one that saves me. Let's put Depay in. We might get a 190, 191, something like that out of this. That's 190. So two big players here, and we will get a 191. It's not looking like it's going to happen, though. Richarlison comes in. And then last but not least, we get 89 Joshua Kimmich. So that draft, it was just doomed from the start. Now, for us to get a full chem, we can do that. And that. Not a 190, though. We need the other player up there. So 189, guys, for the final draft. This is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out.